Hello, my name is Mike, and this is my grandson.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
We're going to show you some of our LEGO trains, sets, and MOCs
That's short for my own creations.
that we've been building for the last several years. My recent LEGO quest began in early 2015 when I determined that Jacob and I would enjoy time together building and then playing with LEGO creations. Since I always had an interest in trains, I was very excited to learn that LEGO had a number of train sets available. So I set my sights on finding a starter set.
That led Grampy to the LEGO Cargo Train Set 7939. It was originally released in 2010. That's the year I was born.
Luckily, the set was still available in 2015, and my daughter, Jacob's mom, made it my birthday present. Finding space to set up the train wasn't a problem. Because my stepdaughter had recently moved out of our condo, I set up some IKEA tables, put some plywood pieces on top, and covered it with sheets of grass from a hobby store. I added the LEGO Monorail Transport System 6990 from 1988 to the train layout, even though it's supposed to be an outer space set. It's special to me because it's a set I bought for my son Pete back in the early 1990s when he was 10 or 11.
Once Grampy got started with the LEGO Railroad set, he went on a building spree. He added many railroad cars, engines, and buildings to the train layout.
I hunted for LEGO sets and loose bricks from a variety of sources.
Grampy scored some good sets, such as the LEGO Passenger Train Set 7897 from 2006. Many engines and cars were built from free instructions available from LEGO.com.
This is what our train layout looked like after a couple of months. As you can see, we added quite a few MOC railroad cars.
By 2017, Grampy had expanded the layout with extra tables, a ton of track, and a number of new railroad cars and engines.
Okay, folks, it's March 10th, 2019, and you might see a little difference in the LEGO layout. That's because over the last 4 or 5 days I decided to start all over again.
Fast forward 9 months. Welcome to Jacob and Grampy's LEGO Man Cave in December 2019. As you can see, Grampy built an entire city, which we call Dorawood, in honor of my Grammy, around the train layout.
Dorawood has its own amusement park, complete with the LEGO Ferris wheel added in 2017, and a slightly modified monorail that LEGO released in 1988. The new layout has a new and expanded rail yard, complete with 2 large cranes and 2 smaller units that can load and unload numerous rail cars. The large cranes are adopted from the LEGO Crawler Crane 8288, released in 2006. The O-gauge coaling tower is still in use. I purchased this used item from Amato's hobby store in New Britain, Connecticut back in 2015. Although mixing LEGO and non-LEGO items is frowned upon by true and die-hard LEGO aficionados, I'm comfortable with combining elements that enhance the realism of my layout. The tank cars are clones of the car that was part of the first LEGO train I received, Cargo Train number 7939, released in 2010. Another O-gauge railroad building I painted and assembled is and always will be part of the Man Cave layout. It's an Ameritown Homestead Furniture Company 2-story building kit. This year, I added 4 LEGO buildings and 4 MOCs to the layout. These include Assembly Square, the Brick Bank, the Corner Garage, and the Palace Theater.
We hope you enjoyed this brief tour of the train layout in Jacob and Grampy's LEGO Man Cave. Even though it looks finished, Grampy is always tinkering, changing, adding, expanding, or improving things. It will always be a work in progress. While Grampy's busy on top of the table, I'm busy down here working with the 3 fire departments, the police, the urgent care center, and the hospital.
And
I guess we're a couple of Lego maniacs. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like down below, subscribe, put post notifications on, and leave a comment down below if you want. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.